What is going on, everybody? Today we are going to do the final review and overview of this knife here. It is the Hardware 03. I'm not going to use the other name because it actually put my video in restricted mode. So we're just gonna leave that out for now. You guys can figure out exactly what this is. It is from their MILSPEC series of knives that they've released. Come in, I do believe, 4 different ones. Let me look here real quick. Yeah, recurve, drop point, Tanto, and Warren clip. This particular series comes in, and they are all designed totally the same. So you have a G10 scale on one side. You have a stainless steel working side with your S30V blade steel. It is on Phosphor bronze washers, and the action is pretty good. It's gotten a little bit looser as it's broken in. It still takes a little risk. That blade is heavy. And talk about heavy, let's get to some real key points here that this might bother some people. This is not a light knife, guys. This is a tactical heavy knife. As you see, 730 ounces. For those, yeah. So not a light knife at all. But it is a tactical knife. It's not a gentleman's knife. The only thing that one of my biggest complaints of this knife is the hardware. The hardware is T6s. Terrible. Should not even be on any tactical knife, especially a hard use tactical knife of any kind. Come on, guys. Get rid of those screws. Your pivot is T9. It is adjustable, so you can adjust it to lighten up the tension a little bit. I haven't messed with it. I really wanted to see how the action would be when I added the thumb studs, because when I first got it, it was very failable. It just was having a hard time really flipping. It's loosened up a lot. Still needs a tiny little bit of wrist, but it is on washers. So, and like I said, it takes a little bit of love if camera would focus, but overall, like the design, like the blade, feels great in the hands. My thumb fits right there by that kind of harpoon and lightly jimped area right there. It's not a slippery knife by any stretch of the imagination. The machining is pretty grippy. I don't want to say aggressive because it feels good in the hand. You're not going to chew your hand up necessarily, especially on even your working side with your pocket clip. It goes in the pocket very nicely and smoothly. So yeah, overall, very nice knife, very interesting knife, very heavy knife. You're not going to want to wear this with light sports shorts in the summer. This thing will pull your shorts down. It's a heavy sucker. But again, it's not made to take to the gym and work out with. This is a more serious, hardcore, tactical knife. So, and it feels it, and it has it. You can tell pretty much from every bit of it, it feels really good. There's your lock bar, still very well at about 35%. Still very dead on, spot on, and lined up nicely. And I'm trying not to hit the table there. Flipped it a lot of times. Got really just trying to get it to loosen up, and it has. It's loosened up nicely, and really enjoyed carrying it, and really enjoy the look of it. Very aggressive, very, very nice. You've got a nice PVD coated blade. It seems to hold up pretty good. You can see some light scratches on there from some random gouging of into things that I have done, a little bit of. So yeah, it's taking it very nicely. It's holding its edge very nice and sharp still. So got a very good edge on it, as you can see. There was no chipping, and I have stabbed it into some wood for photo shoots for Instagram. So yeah, overall, enjoy the knife. Except, like I said, my biggest complaint would be the hardware. Clean, especially when it comes to a hard use knife, you take it out, beat the heck out of it, get dirty, and you want to take it apart and clean it. T6s are terrible. They strip it. A T6, come on, guys. You build a knife, you know how tiny a T6 bit is. I've broken more ends. I'm trying to look. No, that one still has its end, I guess. It's not picking up on camera, but I've broken more tips off of them. It's ridiculous. They strip out screws. Terrible. They don't need to be on anything other than a fancy gentleman's knife. They don't belong on anything remotely tactical, remotely hard use. I don't think they even belong on a knife, except for maybe a gentleman's knife if you want. But other than that, I don't care for them personally. Stay away from them. At least, make them deep, really deep. And I don't think that these are. Let's look. Yeah, no, not really. At least if they're deep, you get a little more bite. But no, T6, terrible, guys. Get away from it. But overall, about $200. I do believe that it is. Yeah, I do believe it's made in Australia. I haven't really seen anything there. It's using two names. You've got Hardcore Hardware and you have Half-Breed Blades. I think they're both the same company. Not totally sure. It's a fairly new company to me. So I'm not really sure. They are based in Australia. I do believe that it's being made in Australia. So haven't seen anything that is shown otherwise. So we'll just go with that. Unless somebody says, it was made in China. Well, I don't know. I can only go by for what I know. So around $200, I do believe. So not a bad knife. I've enjoyed it. It'll maybe we'll take it out and do some video of really beating the heck out of it and see what it can really take. But other than that, there you guys go. That's the Hardcore Hardware Beep 03. Check it out if you'd like, if you're interested. Have a great day, guys. We'll catch you next time. Bye.